For Omya, innovation has always been important for a variety of reasons. We all like to use that example of the very beginnings, the early days, where this couple that founded Omya developed this glazing putty. And I think the main innovation there was really that they realized that window makers, for the big windows at the time, they needed a high quality consistency in the strong putty. Another great innovation example is what we call slurries. So people had to spend a lot of time to develop these products that you can add a lot of minerals into a few drops of water with a good rheology. You have to add a functional chemical on the surface of the mineral to put it into plastic. That is also a field where a lot of innovation and a lot of science went in over many decades.
Omya looks at innovation in time frame in three areas, like we look at a lot of things in business: short term, medium term, long term. In the short term, those projects that are close to introduction into the market. In the medium term, the projects that we've already found the value. And in the long term, we're trying to find those new things that are going to shape the future or be needed in the future.
Another important thing about thinking for tomorrow is about spotting the trends, the market, where it is headed, the mega trends, and the signals that we get. Disruptions happening almost on a daily basis now. This is not going to slow down. And the more prepared we are, the earlier we spot those, the better we will be for our position for our future.
For the really long-term development activities, we decided to concentrate on some of the topics that we see today will be very important for this planet in the future. One of them being related to the future world food supply chain. We all know that the population is growing. Providing high quality and enough food to a growing population is a topic that will become more and more important. A second big area also related to growing population, also to changing environment, is how we think about buildings, how we think about cities in the future. So materials that will be needed in the future in these cities and in these buildings is another area where we defined as one of the key focus areas for the future. And a third one of these strategic areas is related to environmental footprint, in particular to reduce environmental footprint and to help mitigate climate change. These three areas, we strongly believe that Omya, as a company with our innovation activities, can make a difference.
What we're focusing on more is a holistic approach to innovation that involves all areas of the business, not just R&D, but including sales, commercial development, production, so that it's not just one property, it's not just the product and how it works with the customer, but it's also how we produce it, how we market it, how we sell it, and how it impacts the customer and how it impacts society. We have a technical center in Cincinnati, we call it the OTCC. Having the center in the region gives us better contact with our customers' technical people.
The investments of Omya in Asia Pacific in the technology center was precisely for this reason, to be closer to the customers, have a pool of talent, to work with academia, to work with the universities, to work with, partner with our customers, right?
It works best when it's collaborative, when it involves multiple areas and it's not just an innovation out of one function or one region. You get more diversity and we can develop new ideas, new approaches, and work on the same idea in three locations. We can go faster.
We do not believe that something which has been done a certain way will continue to be done in the same way forever. And therefore, some of the solutions that we come up with, sometimes they are far ahead of their time, if you ask me.
In innovation as well, it's always a topic we discuss what will be the impact of one of our innovations for the society or for the environment. So that part is really exciting and satisfying for me. I think I could not work for a company who doesn't care about the environment and society.